All right, guys. Final match of the night. Mini versus Jaedong. The rematch is about to begin. Get fired up because Jaedong is absolutely on another level here recently, and he is back for blood.
Yeah, and I really want him to get that revenge against Mini. And let's be honest, I said it before, Mini tilting a little bit in those games versus Snow might just be the clincher for making the Tyrant a surefire victor here today and going through to join us in that round of 8. We'll see though. Mini looks like he's in pretty good spirits for the time being. Might be fighting back strong here and able to slay the Tyrant that is Jaedong in this final match. Anything could happen in the ASL. I'm not going to be too surprised either way, but I personally will be rooting for Jaedong. I want to see this guy go deep in this tournament.
No matter what, you got to check the middle of the map here. Mini is just so prone to pulling out some crazy builds, and with the feeling of being tilted, he might do the same against Jaedong here.
Well, it's the ASL Season 20 Group C Finals match between Jaedong and Mini. The game number 1 on Dominator. It's getting started now, guys. Let's get it on.
Jaedong, center right, Mini, bottom left, Dominator. No probes being sent out thus far, but you wouldn't put it past him. This is a great map for two-gate center. You can kind of place your pylon in the middle of those little doodads there and put your two gateways around the outside. It just allows for a really tight location to tuck your zealots to defend that pylon, and it makes it very hard for the Zerg to threaten that.
Yeah. Well, I think we saw Snow doing that in the last season of ASL. Is that right? Was it Snow that was pulling that build out a few times? And this map, to be honest with you, a little bit Zerg favored overall, especially if you let them get onto those 4 bases worth of production. So yeah, not going to be seeing anything like that from Mini here today, at least on this map. But it is a very strong build, and might be seeing Jaedong check that center with a scouting drone or something, knowing about that possibility. And it's going to be a gateway expansion from Mini and an overpull here from Jaedong. Not surprised with that at all. I think overpull, the preferred build of many in this matchup. Just a very safe way of playing.
Yeah, I mean, I understand wanting to be a little safe here as Jaedong. You don't want to take any big risks. You know that Mini is possibly up to no good. He's going to be opening gateway first again. This is how he opened in their first match at the beginning of this group. And so he'll once again be putting on that zealot pressure. It didn't work out too well for him initially, but eventually he found his way in with zealots against Jaedong. He'll have to clear up his defense and make sure that he takes it very seriously, because Mini is one of the best in the business at breaking open these Zergs with those early zealot plays. Can he get this hit? Oh, it's so close.
It's so close. He's losing a few frames of movement. Yeah. You can see every time he's trying to attack, he lost like a few frames there, where the drone was ever so slightly falling behind the probe. He was really trying to get that moving shot off, not able to do so. Kind of crazy how good these guys are controlling their worker units. Not going to be able to shut that down, unfortunately. Has got a fast few pairs of Zerglings. I think that's 6 total. Trying to catch this Zealot in transit. Does kill that probe finally at the 6 o'clock, and has enough Zerglings to get an easy surround on this Zealot. If Mini's not careful, this could be huge for Jaedong. Pretty good surround.
One probe, one settled down.
One of those Zerglings. That's already a Zerg favorited situation.
I love to watch the player cams whenever Mini's playing. And he just throws his head back with his mouth wide open there as he loses that zealot. and the early probe. He's definitely feeling the pain of that. Will be sitting back at home now in a defensive posture. With this many lings, you can really start to put on some pressure now. Going after the gateway and forcing the Zealots to come off and contest. He's going to get the good enough surrounding to actually get one of these Zealots. He does get one, but that was quite a few traded lings. More are on the way here, but the fourth Zealot is now out.
Yeah, he's looking to force a bit of a skill check here from Mini so we can get at least 2 Zerglings into the main base. Is successful in doing that. Usually the Protoss will have a probe and a Zealot blocking that ramp, but with the early Zealot snipe...
He's gonna poke the gate.
They're gonna get in there and what's a bit of a weird situation.
No.
A
shield battery.
He's feeling a little bit pressured now. He has no scout on the map. Doesn't know this is going to be a ling flood from Jaedong or not. He just makes drones behind this. This is a lot of indirect damage from Jaedong. Keeping a lot of pressure onto Mini and making him paranoid. There's nothing out onto the map to scout because of losing that probe to that drone. A moving shot micro, and now 4 Zerglings in the main base as well. This is problematic for Mini to say the least. He's finally getting a scout onto the map to confirm what Jaedong is doing back at home, and it isn't going to be that ling flood, so Mini in trouble after wasting money on a shield battery he didn't even need.
Yeah, this is a really good spot, and I think Jaedong's just waiting for speed to come online. Probably grab speed even before getting the layers started. And so, as long as he keeps these lings alive, he should be able to do so. Just keep the lings going. Eventually, that ling speed.
Oh my god, another probe. Are you serious?
Go down. Oh boy. I mean, the gas is already super late here for Mini. It's just finishing up now. And now the lings are going to keep on harassing this. Everything is so slow for Mini right now, and Jaedong is just powering ahead.
Yeah, and he's got enough Zerglings out on the map. That this Zealot counter damage should be shut down. There's 2 Zealots about to make their way to that 3rd base location where most of the drones
Oh
are
my god, another probe.
And I mean, more probes going down in the main base. Finally, those Zerglings intercepting those Zealots, preventing any drone damage. And he can tuck behind the minerals here and prevent a good trade from Jaedong. But as long as he keeps his drones alive, he's going to be feeling great about this position. Like you were saying, the gas for the Protoss is just so late, hard for Mini to really do anything in this game. It takes such a long time for the Corsair to come out. He's going to do a bit of a surround on this Zealot. Bit of 3-on-1 action to try and take out this wall of Zealots as quickly as possible and efficiently as possible while droning up back at home, saturating all of his bases while getting that 3-hatch Spire tech online. And that Corsair timing is going to be so slow that if Jaedong wanted to, he could just make a second gas here and put on the pressure with some Mutilisks and Scourge.
Alright, well this is what Mini does best, man. Look at this. He's got another Zealot that he sent out onto the map while Jaedong was clearing that one in top right. And he's going to get in here and force drone pull. I mean, he did this last game after, you know, not doing too hot in the early game and got a drone kill and, you know,
damn drones,
displaced the mining for a bit. He's going to do the same here, not quite get the drone kill, but it's from a much worse position. Is this going to help him come back in this game? Like, it's a very difficult comeback to mount, but Mini, he is such a scrappy player. Maybe he can make it work.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just not seeing it right now. I mean, Jaedong didn't take any drone damage to that Zealot as well. A little bit lost mining time, but the drone drill was so good that he put some damage onto that Zealot to make it easier for those Zerglings to clean up as well. And there's a lot of pressure on Mini. He doesn't know what's going to be the follow-up from Jaedong. Is it going to be a 5-patch Hydra style, or is it going to go straight into Mutalisk with early gas timings? He doesn't get got a confirmation scout. Corsair taking some time to kill this Overlord rather than going in to confirm the scout. Zelot's moving to the 4th base location just to make sure Jaedong's not being super greedy here. They're also going to be slipping by the scouting of Jaedong and try and get into the natural.
That's a lot of Zealots, man.
So Jaedong out of position, not able to deal with this, especially if there's no Mutalisk on the way. There's not going to be much besides these speedlings trying to play catch up. Can Mini get some critical damage to Jaedong in the main?
Ooh, this is a big moment here. Getting on top of that ramp. Mini's just done a great job.
Wow, the drill
of
drone.
finding his zealots where
The
they're
drone
headed
drill.
out on the map and managing to fool Jaedong not once but twice. Now he's going after the Spire as well. Can he actually get that Spire kill? Oh,
I
it's so
think
close.
yes.
It's so close. I think
He's gonna get it,
He's
100%.
Oh my gosh, he tried to drone drill a little bit there, not going to be successful. Gets the kill on the Spire. It's a nice drone drill from Jaedong to open up the ramp to get the Lings in the main, but another run by with the Zealot. That 3rd base location, definitely getting drone kills this time around. Mutalisk starting to pop out. It's a great scout for Mini as well to identify those Mutalisks so he can start some cannons back at home to be safe. I mean, maybe there's a way for Mini to find his way back in this game. He's had enough time to build up a Corsair count now as well, and seeing the Mutalisk popping out, definitely a big win for Mini.
I mean, this is the type of game where you just want to punch your monitor, Shun. Honestly, as a third player, this is so frustrating to deal with. Mini is something else, man. Getting in and getting that damage from such a bad position.
It was very good. I still think Jaden is ahead,
Skill
though.
in just finding ways in, even against one of the best Zergs in the world. However,
He's going to try and
yeah,
trying to
go
zone out
ahead.
the Corsairs with the Corsairs while pouncing on top of that cannon, opening up the position. Now he can camp Scourge on the Stargate as well and catch the Corsair that's building as well, saying targeting down some of these probes while zoning out the Corsairs. The Stargate was so late that he couldn't reach a critical mass of those Corsairs to one-shot those Scourge, so did do a lot of probe damage in the process. Bit of a counter-attack from Mini that had the +1 attack upgrades to try and put the pressure back onto
Oh,
Jaedong.
Hydras, Jaden. Oh, he didn't micro the Hydras, man.
City to fall back to as well. The natural is completely open. Jaedong in a little bit of disarray right now, bringing back the Mutalisk home to defend, but Corsairs pouncing on top of those. This base is
What?
but Jaedong taps out, and Mini with a bit of a surprising game number 1 victory.
No.
From Jaedong, but wasn't able to capitalize on it at all. That's a big confidence boost for Mini, and a Mini that feels good is a scary beast. I'm a little bit concerned for Jaedong going forward. That was a Zerg-favored map as well.
How?
Wow, damn, man. I mean, Jaedong had such a good position. He did everything right in the early game. He missed a Zealot. I mean, one Zealot managed to get Mini rolling. Look at him praying that he can make it through this group. He's had such a tough time here today. That PvP versus Snow was such a heartbreaker. He's managing to make it work, even through all the difficult parts. You know, we saw him head tilting, his camera was shaking during that game because he was just pounding his desk so hard with his keys. Just, you can tell when somebody's upset, when someone's furious with how things are going by their camera shaking. Because they're slamming their keys so hard, they're moving with such strength and anger. Like, you can really see it on Mini's face and in his play that he is super frustrated right now, but he's still making it work.
Well, we're about to find out how this series is going to pan out, saying the ASL Season 20 Group C final match between Jaedong and Mini. It's game number 2, and the map is Metropolis. Let's get it, guys.
I'm fucking speechless, man. I don't even know what to say. How he lost that. I think when you're like so freaking ahead, you should like invest one spine into each fucking base, man.
Jaedong spawning in the top left. Mini top right here on
We'll have bought so
Listen,
much
guys,
time against those Silver
it's
Drum
been an
dice.
awesome series. It's been an awesome tournament.
There's
so
no way he
far.
lost that, man.
And we've had some awesome support from you guys as well through our
After
Patreon
having
page,
such a
our brand new Patreon
freaking
page,
early game lead.
the Saiyan Shun Duo Cast over on Patreon. We thank you guys so much for
What the
that. And
fuck?
if you haven't yet and you'd like to support, go check it out. Even
What
if you
the
don't like
fuck?
Patreon, go check that page
I can't
out.
believe
We've got
Jadon just lost that game,
other
man.
ways to support listed there.
I
as
can't
well
believe
as
it.
a spoiler-free schedule, and we'll be updating you guys on all of our future casts and where to find them from that page as well. So please don't hesitate. Go over there, join up. It's free.
Today we
If
have
you want to support with some money,
the
as
Swarm.
well, we do super appreciate it because we want to keep doing this for a long time.
T-shirt.
Absolutely saying a really big thank you.
But it's not looking great.
And will support us in the future. It's honestly been quite humbling how much support we've got out there for you guys. I mean, we do this for the love of the game, obviously, but if you do support us, we can keep dedicating as many hours and effort on making sure we bring you the very best of cast as possible, and hopefully do this for many years to come here as well. I mean, I don't know if I'm trying to speak for us both, where casting ASL is one of the highlights of our year, saying it's really a big treat.
It absolutely is. Oh my goodness, Jadon going for a 9 full speed. We got 9 full speed. And it's against a Forge first. If he makes 2 cannons right now, Mini is going to be in a phenomenal position. Jadon taking a huge risk here, and it's really not going to pay off because of this first scout.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, there is a world in which you kill this probe scout, cancel the speed, go lair and do like a really super all-in one-base lurker build and try and bust that way. It's usually not going to work. It's better against Terrans. So he kind of has to commit to this and kind of hope for the best. Maybe he can make a few extra pair of Zerglings and still get a run by on that. He can transition, obviously. He just needs to throw down the hatchery and play from behind. And we see players like Sulky have been so successful in playing from behind for so long. And actually isn't going to block that drone from placing the hatchery. So that's already a little bit of a win for Jadon to compensate. If Minion blocked that even just a little bit here, would have been annoying for Jadon, since he didn't make any additional links at all. If you notice, this is
Why is
just
he not
6
spending
seconds.
his money?
No extra commitment from him. Sees the bad news with the Overlord that it is going to be those 2 cannons, so makes a round of drones. Probably no additional Zerglings at all now. And yeah, he will just have to swallow being slightly behind.
Oh, he really wanted to. Oh, so
To
close.
see if those
He
were drones or
really wanted to-
Zerlings, and those are Zerlings.
Mini was doing such a good job of keeping that alive, but he didn't keep it alive long enough, and now he has no idea that it's pure Lings heading his direction.
Well, but he's
However,
taking his
he is being
precautions.
super careful here, and so he pulls some extra drones.
Yeah.
Will he be able to survive this incoming attack? How many Lings can slip by, if any?
Yeah, nice play from Mini as well, attacking his own building with the probes to simulate a whole position here, so it won't just be immediately pushed aside and allow these Zerglings to come in. 5 is pretty minimal, but it should be more than
Not
he's making a cannon in the main base. as
play
well.
any games,
really
yeah, he's
committing
making
to
a
this. He
third
knows it's
cannon.
probably coming, and he's guessed right. And Jadon, unfortunately, probably not going to be able to make this work. He has got a fast third hatchery on the way to transition. Oh, Mini's pulling probes off the line. He's going to go in for it now. Can Jadon
Go to the main, go to the main, go to the main, go to the main.
Stop this round on the cannons. He will get at least one of these cannons quickly. Can he get the second? Probes
Oh, the pro blocking.
good enough.
What?
He is going to lose the natural control. Zelot coming out, but will get quickly surrounded by those Zerglings to boot. Jadon doing damage.
What a hold
And
by
another pair of
Mini,
Zerglings
man.
coming out to help as well to make sure he gets
Overlord.
good damage in
He
this
just lost
natural
Overlord.
expansion.
He just lost an Overlord in the main base! The cannon in the main base!
Oh my god.
What you see is what you get. He has got some Zerglings on the way. Is it going to be enough to do some critical damage to Mini, though? Trying to help keep this Zealot alive with the probe support. Can't block the wall yet.
Go to the
These
fuck-
Zerglings
oh my God.
Into the holes of these defenses.
I mean, he's getting probes, bro.
Right now, so many probes are falling, but Mini can stabilize with that Overlord supply block.
Yeah, I mean, the Overlord, the supply block is so brutal. Oh, it's so painful. He's got hardly any drones to work with.
It's fine. Just drone up, man. Drone the fuck up.
Pressure, or he could just sit here in this wall, send one zealot back into the main. Can he
Get the
actually kill that
gas,
zealot? I
sure.
think he can if it's just one, but with two, he actually pulls two back into the main. He
Nice,
kills the
nice,
gas
nice.
geyser. Running behind the mineral patch is not an option. Great block there with the probe to try and
He's
stop
still making Zerlings, man.
the run by once again.
Oh, he's so
Getting
fucking
out
all
into the
in.
main base, the Lings out
But
to
now
the
there's
main
zealots
base.
blocking, bro. Just fucking drone
I
up.
think that Mini might move out with these zealots now, although he really shouldn't. More Lings have been made here for Jadon.
I mean, he shouldn't without a second cannon finished up. He did a good job of blocking those Zerglings after they focused down the gas to prevent too many Zerglings surviving. So he killed 2 out of the 4 in his main base, making it harder to, like, dive onto that cannon into the natural expansion and surround those zealots, as well as getting more probe damage in the main. Maybe he could more easily snipe these gas probes later on with 4, but he won't probably be able to do anything with these 2 in the main now, with that cannon support covering everything. The tech is so slow for Mini. Can Jadon catch up with his own drone?
I don't know, man. It felt like he could have drones.
So there is still an opportunity for Jadon to do
Like those links in the middle are doing nothing, man.
In a bit more of a middle of the road style, rather than trying to necessarily kill Mini. He might just make Hydras, to be safe against the Corsair.
And yeah, that
maybe apply pressure to the wall.
supply block overload
in the wall
was
still.
pretty bad.
Dude, if Jadon didn't lose that Overlord, this is a completely different game.
Exactly.
He is stuck into a position where he kind of has to all in, and it's going to be Hydras coming up behind this. Mini should suspect that Hydras are coming, but how committed is he, and when are they actually going to arrive? He doesn't want to start making cannons until he absolutely has to, so he's being really safe here. Trying to push out with the probe. That gets instantly eliminated. Hydras are being made now on a very low economy. Can Jadon break this natural? Will Mini have cannons in time?
I mean, he's made a decent amount of drones, but he's, gotten to that 973 threshold to support this 3-hatch Hydra play. I mean, he could attempt to transition, but you're right, it's probably smarter just to pull the trigger on some kind of all-in here and try and make up for the fact that he lost that Overlord. Doing a straight-up transition might not be strong enough against the likes of Mini.
Alright, get those zealots, man. Go for it. Use the fucking links. Come on. Get the zealots, man.
You might better get a good surround on these.
Yeah, that's 5 zealots. Let's go.
Lock them up, but we'll have enough time to react to the Hydra Plus now to maybe get the necessary cannons.
Beautiful.
That's still a beautiful maneuver though from Jadon.
Yeah, get the fuck out. That's 5 zealots for free, man.
Quickly that they will now not be able to buffer in this
He should fucking drone now. Now the Mini is gonna make like so much defense. Well, the Corsair is scouting though.
But he will probably need to pull a little bit of probes off the line if Jadon executes this well.
Yeah, he's gonna try and come forward here. He could try to snipe one of the cannons, open up the position so he can kill the forge there. You have to kill that cannon on the top and the cannon on the bottom though with the positioning from Mini. Gateway, of course, is fair game, free game here. You can definitely go after that.
Oh shit, that's a lot of overlords.
Okay, no, he's got more. He's got more Hydras back at home. Sometimes we see these pro players leave just one Hydra trying to optimize for the bust, but definitely not the right call. He gets both the cannons. He gets them both. Now he can kill the forge. This is a big moment here.
And the pylon.
As he macros out of this behind the attack here. He's going to just get this kill. Oh my god, can he actually get it? He's losing 2 Hydras.
I mean, for a second I thought he was going to make a hat-trick to Sunken Contain Mini, but he decides against that. He saw the drone on screen and didn't move it back right away, and I thought, is he going to leave that there and make a hat-trick later? But no, it looks like he's just going to try and pick up this forge. It seems like he was in agreement with both.
Nice pick up. Gets the forge, gets the +1.
Transition behind it. So, I mean, our assessment was both correct in the end of the day. And he is going to be getting that lair online after that 5 hatchery production, and after killing that forge, the gateway, that many zealots, and forcing a few cannons out of Mini, we'll still have a pretty potent mid-game to work with after all said and done.
Yeah, this is shaping up kind of nicely for Jadon. The catch on the zealots was really clutch. catching, or getting the Lings behind and then diving on top of them, it opened up the ability to dive here for the cannons. If you've got 8 zealots in front of those cannons, you're just never going to be able to get into position to kill that forge. But he managed to get that surround. He gets the forge. He has the follow-up. He's got the hatcheries. Can he make this work? He has a pretty decent drone count, and there's a possibility he switches into mutas now with only 2 Corsairs out here. Maybe he can do a mutalist transition and really throw Mini for a loop. DTs are coming out. Mini, he's got all of the tools he needs now. Corsairs and DTs and Zealots. That's really what he is known for. 3 DTs and cores from Mini. You'd expect nothing less.
Yeah, and he's going for a 6-gate into 3rd expansion. Usually you're either going for like an 8-gate 2-base timing, or like the 6 gateways into 3rd base. It's kind of like the 2 schools of thought for Protoss, and it seems like Mini assesses that he can get away with this fast 3rd base. It is on the way towards the Zerg, so quick path of attack here for Jaedong, but the DT is kind of trying to put Jaedong on the back foot and not allow him to have the map control necessary to identify and shut this 3rd base timing down. Shuttle as well on the way. If you're trying to get some Dark Templars behind the defensive line off those,
no, it's gotta be
if there's no Overlords in the main and natural,
that's a storm drop or DT drop?
Overlord saying Overlord speed is going to be slow. These Dark Templars dropping into the main base could do a lot of damage. Jaedong distracted by that Zealot force.
Oh my god.
He's not paying attention in his main base. Mini's about to do a lot of damage to those invisible men.
Oh my gosh, so much damage is going to be happening here in the main base. He does catch it. Like 5 drones, 6 drones maybe end up going down. Mini is so consistent with a play like this. It's a shame that Jaedong didn't pick up on it. He's gonna go after that Spire now. Oh my gosh, is he not paying attention? You gotta save the Spire. You have to save the Spire here, Jaedong. It's gonna go down.
He's gonna get it.
No way.
Pues ve a hacer popó, hijo.
Jaedong doing a
¿Quieres hacer
counter
popó?
right now. Can he? Maybe kill this 3rd base as compensation.
Jaedong didn't pick up on it. He's gonna go after that Spire now. Oh my gosh, this is not paying attention. You gotta save the Spire. You have to save the Spire here, Jaedong. It's gonna go down.
He's gonna get it.
No way.
Wow. Wow, Jaedong doing a counterattack right now. Can he maybe kill this third base as compensation? There are High Templars there with Storm. Oh, he tries to surge through the Storm and ignore
Oh my
it. There are
god.
also Cannons and Zealots here to tank some of that damage. Forces
Acá,
Jaedong trying
acá.
to descend upon that third base with some additional forces. Here come the Zealots to try and do a clean up on R5 though. Jaedong, corpsing the rock in a hard place, tries to intercept the High Templars forces. A kill on that before the Archon can be morphed. Now trying to kill the cannons as well as the forces. Another DT in the main base. This could really start to escalate. Said he's not.
Oh my god, bro.
So many drones are falling. He now looks, gets the drones running to safety.
Holy fuck, 10 kills.
While he still can, if he allows this third base to go unpunished. Mini's in a great position. Can Jaedong get in here before these cannons finish up? It doesn't look like he's going to be successful. Looks like Mini is starting to do it. Jaedong, though, still trying to run it down and get on top of this defensive line before the additional cannons can finish, but I don't think it's going to be good enough. Mini looks like he's just barely going to hold, but Jaedong with reinforcements trying to isolate this.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Chaos everywhere, man.
Killing this third base, but he's not defending back home well enough. He's tilting his head. I think he's frustrated. He can't quite find the win condition necessary in this game when all said and done. 21 kills on that Dark Templar, and Mini goes through to the round of 8 as the fourth.
Damn, man, Mini just
out the tyrant. That is Jaedong. That's
wow.
gonna be a feel-good moment.
He beat Jaedong 3-0 tonight. Oh, that's yesterday.
So much relief as he makes his way into the round of 8. Half of the players in the round of 8 are Protoss now, guys. Half.
Yeah.
I mean, we opened this ASL with one of the lowest Protoss representations, but they have absolutely been crushing it. And Jaedong here, his dreams of taking an ASL title in the ASL Season 20 have been crushed as well. I am so happy for Mini, but I'm also disappointed for Jaedong, man.
Are those Mini's girlfriends? Damn, bro.
I think we found his kryptonite, Mini. You know, usually Jaedong is so good at these scrappy situations, but Mini really holding his own.
Yeah, no, this is really good for Mini, and this is the kind of confidence boost that he needs for the rest of the tournament, and we've talked about it a lot. When Mini's feeling good, he's one of the most scariest players on the planet. It's just sometimes he tilts and falls by the wayside. This, though, was a crazy turnaround. I mean, Jaedong went from being completely countered, but actually made something off this 9-ball, getting these 2 cannon kills. But the major mistake of losing this Overlord to the cannon in the main, guys, should have put that on patrol so they would automatically turn around if there was a cannon there. Unfortunately for him, got supply blocked at a critical junction, wasn't able to keep reinforcing this attack, and allowed Mini to come back in the game, get this fast third base with 6 gateway production. He was desperate to try and isolate and win condition here, and he even misrallied some units. You can see these Hydras on the high ground in the main. They were meant to go to the third to keep attacking, and they were slow in getting there as a result, just fizzling out of this game with that Dark Templar pressure being too much for him to handle, and he's going to be driven out of the kitchen as the heat was just too hot for the Tyrant to handle.
Oh, man. I mean, Jaedong, he saw the DTs out on the map. He didn't keep an Overlord in his main, man. There's only 2 Corsairs to worry about. What's the problem with spreading out your Overlords? It's such a shame here. He made such a great game out of that early, difficult situation, losing the Overlord and, you know, being scouted with the 9-pool speed so early on. Yeah, this was already at the end. The game was over. He wasn't going to be able to break that third, and even if he did, he lost way too many workers. GG, right. Mini goes forward.
Wow, guys. I don't want to hear it from you Protosses in the chat in the comments anymore. They were talking so much about, oh, there's too many Zergs in the ASL. What are we going to do? It's now 4 out of 8 Protoss players in that next round of the tournament, guys. Can you believe it? I mean, it's essentially a coin flip for Protoss now, statistically speaking, for them to get through to the finals and take the whole thing. I do definitely want that to happen. There's a lot of guys deserving of it, especially Snow and Best. They definitely deserve a title. Could be at long last that they will secure that coveted victory, that gold medal. Here, though, Mini, the man of the hour, the slayer of the tyrant, Lee Jaedong, feeling good, on a high, going to be helping propel him through the rest of this tournament. He's certainly capable of taking the whole thing as well. Don't sleep on this guy. You can see that star on his jersey above the S. He's done it before. He could do it again.
Yeah, Mini could absolutely go all the way. I mean, he is such a funny player to watch, though. Checking his player cam during the games, I mean, it would be fun just to go back and rewatch to see his reactions, because everything is shown on his face. We talk about Barracks, having a lot of reactions in games. Mini is the king of react content when it comes to his player cam. My goodness. He really does feel each and every single game, and you could see the relief on his face because that series was such a roller coaster, man. And really, the whole group was a crazy roller coaster, an awesome ride for all of us to enjoy. Guys, thank you so much for being here and joining us today.
Absolutely. I mean,